How to set up your follow-up messages in Aweber. Now guys, this is really important. It's for the simple reason that the money is in the list. When we blog for traffic, we blog to get people back to that splash page. No matter what we're doing on the internet, we want people to opt into our landing pages, and the money is in the follow-up. So this is so important, but rest assured, email marketing is the easiest method of marketing, in my opinion, on the internet. It's the quickest route to market. When you stay with this course and when you follow these videos exactly, in the next couple of videos it'll all pan out and you'll understand exactly why we're using this particular method and how important Aweber actually is. We are going to create a couple of messages. I'm going to give you an example. Guys, don't be copying exactly. What's important with marketing on the internet, the sooner that you can add you to your marketing, the sooner that you can add your personality, your struggle, your goals, your ambitions, and at the same time give value and help people along the way, the quicker you'll get to the promised land. So, change these up a little bit. Start, at least practice. Practice makes perfect. I mean, there's no reason why you can't hit a good home run straight off. Some of you will. Some of you will take a little bit of practice, and that's okay. You want to get people into your list as quickly as possible, and you want to start practicing. It goes without saying, practice makes perfect. So the first thing that you need to do is, when you come to your home page, we're on the home page now, and you can see we created a list, Empower Opt-in 1. You want to come over to messages, and then you want to click on follow up. Now if this particular message does come up, you want to X off that because we're going to put our own in. Yes, we're sure. Now you can see here on mine I've got the previous follow-up editor. I actually use that because I've been using Aweber for a long time. I prefer that, but I'm led to believe that the new Aweber accounts don't have this. They just have the new HTML message, so which isn't a problem. I've had to learn it myself, and it's no different from what I've been using in the old version, but it is very simple. Now when you click on the right hand side here, you'll see that you've got kind of a menu: HTML message, plain text message, and paste in HTML. When you get a little bit more advanced, you might write them out elsewhere. You might write them on your blog, you might put photos in it, that type of thing, and then you can just copy and paste the HTML code, the text code, and just paste it straight in. You can do plain text. I don't know, probably 99% of people can receive now HTML messages, and maybe 1 or 2%, I don't know the statistics, but there are a few out there that still can only receive plain text, and so you can send it in plain text. But with the HTML message, whenever you create any HTML or a hyperlink, what it does, it automatically converts it to plain text if the recipient can only receive plain text. So listen, don't get bogged down with this. You're not going to be using it for now. We're just going to click straight on the HTML message. You'll then be faced with this page. Let me just bring that down a little bit. You can see that you've got templates here. Don't worry about any of those. As soon as you put your subject line in, this is going to appear. So what I've done, I've created a couple of emails, obviously for this presentation, for this video. This is the first message that I've created. Now this is your header here, so that's going to go in, that's your subject line, just to get the kind of terminology. Up there, that's your subject line, and the rest of it here is your body, is your content. So the first thing that we're going to do is that we're going to take the header, and guys, what I will do underneath this video, I'll post these into the chat or wherever it is, wherever this video is appearing, so that you can have a look at these and maybe copy and paste it. But again, please, start adding your own personality. This is a format. It literally took me about 5 or 10 minutes to create this particular email. So if you give it a bit of thought, add a little bit of you, add a little bit of the benefits of Empower Network, you'll never go far wrong. And in your sequence and in your follow-up, You'll send them out little snippets of information, golden nuggets of information is what I call it, dripping onto them on a daily basis. And you'll mix that up with your own personality. If you've got hobbies, or if you're doing anything in your life, you're traveling the world, you're doing anything that's exciting, even just as a family person, whether it be mum or dad. I'm a parent myself, and there's all those trials and tribulations with kids. Look, incorporate a little bit of that. Maybe at first you'll not feel comfortable doing that. You might just want to stick to the nuts and bolts of what Empower Network is. But look, it doesn't matter. Mix it up eventually. It'll all come naturally as you learn and as you progress. So there's a few tricks and tips that I'm going to teach as we go on, and certainly in terms of what you need to write as we progress. Certainly in this group. So anyway, that's that. There's the header. What you want to do is take your header, your subject line. I want to copy that, and what we're going to do, we want to paste that into the subject line, the header. Now, because it's the first video, as soon as somebody watches the video, as soon as somebody opts in to your landing page, your Empower Network landing page, this email is going to go straight to their inbox while they're watching the video. So as soon as they watch the video, they will pick up this email. So you want this email to be relevant to the video. Maybe ask them, did they enjoy the video, what they like about the video, or, what you need to do is watch that video again and take a couple of points out of it. I mean, you could write a whole email series just on the content, on the wordage, if you like, that David Woods and David Sharp and a lot of the testimonials that's in there as well. I mean, you could write about that all day long, really condensing it down. So you want to take little snippets and then kind of condense that into an email. But nevertheless, it has to be relevant to the video. You want to be asking them about the video, Empower Network, that type of thing. So I've just put in here, did the video inspire you, ? I haven't put Empower Network in there because sometimes you put in the Empower Network, a lot of people have seen this. The idea of your headline is for people to open your email. When you've been an internet marketer for a period of time, you'll have subscribed to a lot of lists. And what I do now, I've got one email account that has thousands, tens of thousands of unread emails in it. I specifically have that so that I can get ideas, and I can also see what's going on in the internet. But invariably what I do, as soon as I go into my email, I'm looking at the headlines. It's anything that captivates me. This is the same as blogging, only it's Aweber. But your headline, you want to captivate people. You really want to grab them and pull them in, if you like. If you can create that, you'll make a lot of money with email marketing, I promise you that. But nevertheless, subject line, the header, has to really pull the reader in. So it needs to be quite striking if you can. I mean, I'll just, did the video inspire you? Might think, what video? Or even if they haven't watched the video, got to go do that now, or at least look at it. So the next thing that we need to do, you'll have this use the block editor. Click on that. See at the side here, little X off it. Come up here to your paragraph. Grab your paragraph. Pull it onto the page, so to speak, and it'll open up. Now, what you've got to do here, don't be deleting all of this writing, because for some strange reason, if you delete it, the whole paragraph goes. It seems a little bit stupid, but nevertheless, just letting you know. So we're going to highlight this, we're going to click on it, and then we're going to highlight this, and we're going to delete it. Then what we're going to do now, and you can write your email straight into Aweber. Sometimes if I'm out and about and I don't have a connection to the internet, I might have the laptop, flip it open and write an email. Just do it on Notepad and then copy and paste it into Aweber. So that's what I do most of the time. So let's go get this email swipe copy. Okay, did the video inspire you? And I'm going to run through the hyperlinks and really the format of what you need to do. So we're going to copy the whole content. We're going to copy the body of the email. And what we're going to do, we're going to come back to this little paragraph, click on that, and then I just Control V, and that'll paste. If you hit Control and V on your computer, certainly for PCs anyway. So now we can take this out, and there you go. That's our copy, that's our swipe email. We've got the header in there, and now we've got the body.